Who's here? Who's here to talk about From? I'm here. My sweet perspective is here. Welcome to the channel, y'all. Welcome back. Always happy to have you to talk about stuff that's great or not so great. Either way, we're here for it. Ashley, how are you feeling? Are you ready to get into From?
Oh yeah. Let's get her done. Get her wet and get her done, Tyra, as the people say. You're muted now. Oh, are you whispering?
I don't know. I don't feel your enthusiasm.
I said, get her wet, get her done. I'm ready to,
Oh, Lord. Thank you guys so much for being here. We most definitely appreciate it. Be sure to engage with us in the chat. Be sure to hit that like button and be sure to super chat a little something extra if you want to talk about your opinions on episode 7 and 8 because we were not here last week. And it's been, a long time coming to get caught up with these latest episodes. And do we have something to talk about? Starting where we always start, I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. The way they took their happy asses over here in this most recent episode 8 and did a fake out death with Kenny. I said, what kind of cheapness? Cheap sauce, weak sauce. Even was very brief and into Boyd's psyche. It's like, oh my God, like what's really going on? And Kenny shot in the throat in the episode prior. We played with Kenny on top of the world tour bus. Why? That was so cheap to me in this episode. I really was upset about that. But not a whole lot happened. Okay. A lot happened, but not at the same time. I feel like they played it in our face this season even more. I don't even feel like I have to like practice restraint. Like, well, you played all day. We are now headed into the last 2 episodes. And like I said, you're going to wait till we get to that point for the happenings to start happening. Henry being Op City, I am annoyed. Henry. I thought you had more fight, but my brother, father, daddy, please. You came all the way here to be just lost in the sauce in the marble so quickly, instantly. Like I already knew that he was here to be a barrier to keep Victor down or keep him complacent or have him just revert back into those childish tendencies and cower. We've seen that. But the way he is putty in Sophia, the man in yellow's hands, and we're playing on his top, I'm over it. Get that alcoholic out of here. Ashley?
I hate to be right. And I hate to say, I told y'all so. But last season, we were doing these reviews. I told you, Brother Daddy came there to be the op of all ops. And we ain't even seen the worst of them, in my opinion. And I ain't even watched the last 2 episodes yet. So I don't even know what really happens over there. But I can tell you this, what the stage is being set for. And if it happens the way I think it's going to happen, Brother Daddy's the biggest op Fromville has ever seen. The biggest pawn of the man in yellow. The biggest pawn of the Fromville that there ever could be. I want apologies. I want them in the comments section. Ashley, oh, Brother Daddy's good. How dare you? How dare you?
I never said that.
No, I'm talking about the people in the comment section. He can't be an op, Ashley. What could you be thinking? Like I said, my discernment does not ever steer me wrong. I knew he was a demon. Now, again, albeit he may not be fully, cognizant of the demonic and of what he's about to do. However, he's a pawn of the Fromville. He always was sent there to be an op, whatever. I'm not mad at it. I hate the fact that you tried to make a Glenn moment with Kenny. I feel like it's racism. I feel like don't play with me over here. I just got done with The Walking Dead earlier this year. I couldn't take another situation like that. So to have him up there enthralled in the mess, in the bush. But I want to say I want to give a special award for the least valuable player from Bill, and that would be Ellis, because there's no way my daddy can't go, but you could go, Kenny. I'm not going to ever volunteer myself because I need to be here for Fatima. Who's going to rub Fatima's feet and braid and grease her scalp, Tyra, if I'm not here? He is the least valuable player. I want him to be eliminated, Tyra. I'm ready for him to go. But overall, it was fine. It's been better to me these last 2 episodes than the earlier episodes. So it's
Yeah.
forward movement. It's progression.
It's so slow. Every little episode is a minor drop in the bucket and predictable. When I tell you I'm over it, I'm over it. Like, check for me in season 5. I'll let y'all know my thoughts on season 5. Thank you so much, Danny, for being a member for 21 months. The struggle is amazing. It is. If Sophia was Sandra or a star, they would have noticed her evil ass smirking in the corner from day one. I didn't finally let it go. Like, all of the agency that Sophia has to just run amok and nobody sees her. She's just clothed in darkness. She has a shield. She's in the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy vehicle. You just can't see her. Okay. I just let it go. I'm not even going to fight that. I'm not going to fight that uphill battle anymore. I just can't. I just let it go. It's been consistent since the first episode is staying consistent now. Nobody notices Sophia, and they're not going to notice her at all, unfortunately. Now let's start here. Because we're talking a whole lot, I felt, in episode 7. Stuff I feel like we should have been talked about. The biggest in from is the lack of communication. The way we decided in episode 7 to go, you know what? It's time for us to tell some truths. We're going to sit you down. This town drunk. The alcohol, oh God, no, God, you don't know. I don't say that. I was like, why? Why are we having Henry act like this? Why? We sit down Henry, Victor, and of course on the opposite side we have Julie, Ethan. They all sit down, and it's like, I have something to share with you. Myself and Jade are reincarnations of Miranda and whatnot, and so I have power. Victor, no. I said, look, Victor, his emotions are inward. It's like, I understand what you're saying to me. Are you trying to say that Tabitha is my mother? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just simply saying that, yeah, it's a bit too much. Let me process it in my own way. Henry wants no parts. Don't touch me. God, no. I said, oh my God. Henry, please get the hell out of my face. You don't tell me that. Don't tell. I didn't. Okay. We knew what Henry was here for. I didn't expect for him to just fall into a shamble of nothingness so quickly. You came here for your son, right? How are you going to be here in support of Victor and you're falling apart? You are falling off the bone, Henry. Ever since you took a swig of vodka, you've been falling off the bone, and you get here and you're just a mess, as if you didn't know Miranda's fate. We've been explaining that part to you. When are you going to get out of shock? And then this sorry ass Julie. I'm so sick of her ass. I'm sick of Julie. Julie doing exactly what I knew she was going to do this season. Nothing. We are far from nothing. We're not even in pursuit of the story walking at this point. No, I'm in disbelief. Tabitha, I don't want to hear nothing. That doesn't make any sense. Since you got your degree and you know everything, well, what about this? Since you're this, well, tell me what this is. Well, I don't know. It's certain things that I remember. No, you know what this is? This is from playing it on your intentions in your mind, making you think that you can do and say things that you can't. Just leave me alone. I'm not okay. The denial that is not getting us anywhere closer to where we need to be. I'm convinced Julie is not going to do anything until next season. She didn't do nothing but get this whack ass cut, which is unfortunate. But all of the naysaying from these three, I can't even blame them, because why did y'all keep all of this information in-house for 267 days in the front? Ashley?
I mean, honestly, other than it being a plot convenience to do something that they want to do later, there's really no logical reason to let the rest of the town know anything about the reincarnation. Again, if we're going to use the town appropriately, we're going to get teams to do our mission without giving them this piece. I don't know what the relevance of this, except feeding into what's happened every time in history that the town comes with pitchforks and takes out Miranda and, whatever. Again, this was for me very wasteful. I was so excited and looking forward to the story walking of it all, of us learning the rules of it and her playing around. I didn't want to see her scowling with this asymmetrical bob this whole season, Tara. Like I said, girl, put your teeth in your mouth. She was like, I don't need her to be doubting Thomas. We talked about this the last time we came and talked about From, and this idea that in From, how can you not believe anything? To me, I'd be believing everything that came in front of me, because we're living in a world of impossibilities. So why is it so far-fetched? As far as Brother Daddy, I told y'all. But I think what got it for me is I think the last frame of episode 8 where he's praying, I guess, and he's I was like, why are you grunting and straining like that? And why is this affecting you so deeply? Your wife been gone dead. You didn't grieve that heifer. She gone on to glory. Why are you mad? Do you think I thought at some point he was going to be like, all right, since you Miranda busted wide open for me. Like, why are you so upset about the possibility that she's been reincarnated in Tabitha? Like, it's not your wife. Do you know how reincarnation works, baby? Like, this is just beyond the pale for me. I'm sick of these scowls on everybody's faces. I know y'all are mad, but feed that energy into getting out of the from and not arguing amongst yourselves. Because now, Brother Daddy, and you're going to tell everybody. You're going to tell everybody.
Don't tell. Don't say her name. You don't say Miranda. You don't say it.
And we gotta have flashbacks. We gotta listen to Blue by Joni Mitchell. Like, that was her favorite song. Oh God, you know the lyrics. I'm just like, sir, go to rehab. I'm so over him. I'm so over it.
Oh God, I'm just so disappointed. Like, just get away. Go drink yourself away somewhere else. Don't inflict anything on anyone here, because he couldn't wait to run his happy ass out of here during the town meeting. I say, okay, now we have to bring everybody together and let them know I was like, what is this idea of the threat is real now? It's real. Everybody, stand up and be accounted, because we're about to. I was like, y'all have really been Sims NPCs in the back. Seriously. The idea of those totems at the door not protecting you at night, or what, it's like, if it's not those monsters rolling up at night, it's just all news to us. We don't know. Like, what the hell do you mean you don't know? if I bring you anything, if you can trust me upon however long you've been here for your safety, trust me when I tell you otherwise. This is what's going on. There's a reincarnation. This is Shade. This is Miranda. This is that. This is, we don't know. What are you talking about? This is all too much. So we aren't safe. You are never safe. You are never safe. The way these people are clinging to the thought of doing nothing, that's what you want. I want to get along, go along, and do. These people don't want to go home. This is where I'm at with it. All of them, sins, degradation, deception, all Decepticons. They are all staged entities. Get these motherfuckers out of here. All of them are sent here to keep you down and keep you complacent, especially with Boy, because the idea of losing people is what holds him back the most. Everybody here in this group that is not in our crew, they're an op, in my opinion. The way that these people are just, it's not, okay, well, what can I do? What should we do next? They're so unprepared. They're like, you're instantly in denial when I tell you, well, I believe that when darkness falls, monsters will come here, and the only thing to shield us from it are some magical rocks at the door. But anything outside of that, this is just all too much. We don't know what to think. What? I just want them to forget about these people and focus on the core. It was about 8 of y'all. Get the 8 out and leave their asses there, because they don't want to go. They want to go and forage and pillage and go down to the diner and have tea, listen to that jukebox, go in here, smoke weed and have sex and go to sleep and live to fight another day. They don't want to go home. Ashley.
Oh my goodness. And they don't. And they don't. It was Bacta for me, who we ain't seen barely but one time this season so far, saying, yeah, so if we get the information, that means we could leave the Fromville, girl. You don't want to go nowhere either. You all, I fear they're all instruments of From. I feel these are all reincarnated versions of people who have sacrificed some kids long ago, and they're here to fulfill the Man in Yellow's purpose. This is part of their deals and agreements and whatever else is where I'm headed in my mind with all of this. Again, I think there is a way to disseminate information that's necessary. The fact that she's Miranda, I don't know what purpose that is serving the rest of them. Unless you're going to mobilize them in some effort to get active, all of them, and give them assignments. Why now? You've lied about everything else. You've been lying since Tilly. I mean, since before Tilly, honestly, Boyd. So why now? Why is this the thing you feel you need to level set and have a conversation with the town about? It's for me, it just has me questioning all of the things. And like, damn, the biggest op of all, Donna said, what the hell are you doing? Wait, you decided this was a good idea? You thought that was a good idea. Now that all hell is broken loose, you want to go down there and scare the people now. And I mean, and I guess it brings up this question of what do the masses need to know, versus what does leadership keep in the pocket? Does it not cause hysteria or groupthink or all of these other things? But I'm just really over it. I really want to get to it. Can we get to the adventure of it all? Can we get to the tunnels? That's where I want to go. Can we get down there and get these bones and try to make some forward movement?
Nobody expected however many episodes in that we would still be coming up with the idea of going into the tunnels. We ain't even in the tunnels yet. Like, we found out when did Jay go on that trip? Was it episode 3 or 4? Right?
Yeah, it was an episode. Yeah.
Still not down there. Ain't took a peep down there. Like, you know what? I wouldn't tell them nothing. I want to know who all is on payroll in this room, because all of y'all are ops. What you mean? Oh, we're not safe. Then we have already you're one of my elite employees. I don't know why we trying to put a little piece of stock in Acosta. It's like, I need you, Acosta. Like, those people in there, those people, whatever. I need you to be in charge. I'm in charge. I need you to be in charge of rallying the people, going down to collect as much evidence or whatever in that basement to get us closer to the idea of the man in yellow. And it's like, well, you're trying to make me believe that there's a man in the yellow and there's these things and some it's a bit much, and reincarnation. It's yeah. That don't matter. Like, can you do this? We need you. Like, is Acosta gonna do or find anything, Ashley?
We're supposed to believe she is. She's a mid-white woman there. She's supposed to be important to the people. I mean, that's what they're trying to give to us, right? That she's going to be significant, and that all of a sudden all of this animus and hate she had in her heart disappeared overnight because she got some responsibilities, and now she is important, she is kind, she is good, she is all those things. And Boyd's gonna feed into that. You know what? Because you remind me of my dead white wife. So for that reason, I'm gonna keep giving you purpose, and you're gonna come through at the end. You have to, because I have to redeem myself from the loss of that situation. So you kind of have to represent the redemption of my dead wife in some way. So yes.
What, do you think that she could be? Because when she hands him whatever this picture thing is, he like sees the dead wife in it, like I guess their marriage photo, and he keeps going, oh, well, she reminds me. He keeps seeing like little totems of like, oh, that reminds me of my wife, or flashes, or the hand in the grave, the ring. This is she a reincarnation of the wife?
There's supposed to be some sort of link, I think, personally, because it's not for any reason, because she had no redeeming qualities, not enough for you to want to make her, like you said, one of your number one elite employees and put her on the payroll. But definitely we keep being reminded that, oh, she reminds me so much of Abby. Like, that Acosta, she's got a good heart deep down on the inside. Let's unbury it and get her to work. I think for sake of the story and what the writers seemingly are going to do, she is going to work. She could either be working as a chaos agent against him, right, to distract him from the thing by representing Abby, or she could in fact be a true link to Abby. I don't know, child. I don't know where they're going with this. I know I would have killed Acosta off a long time ago.
I know we don't have enough time. I'm gonna put Acosta over there with Julie, with Randall, with all these people that, hell, even maybe Ethan, all of these vessels that felt like they were important that we didn't go revisit, whatever her purpose is, or Julie or Randall, whomever. We're not getting none of that now. We're gonna have to wait until the next episode of Dragon Ball Z to get that. And that's upsetting. That is extremely upsetting. She's not gonna do anything right now. Nothing. Because the way we did that 180 over her being a master evil, manipulating, I'm getting out of here. All of you are rotten to the core, evil degenerates who don't know any better, and I'm smarter. And now she's just riding on a rock and trying to figure out how to help the people, Now, in between episode 7 and 8, we get a whole lot of time with Tabitha and Victor. Tabitha still manages to get on my nerves, even though she's here with the kids. I guess she just gets on my nerves by default. She just gets on my nerves by default. we sit here and we have Victor really trying to process, and he goes to find her. Are you Miranda? Like, are you my mom? Are you a reincarnation for real? Okay, that's a lot to adjust to, but I really need to go on this mission to find some more information about the man in yellow, and I don't want to go alone. Her and Ethan tag along. We go all the way to this decrepit junkyard of cars, and we find a bag of teeth, keepsakes, if you will, from the man in yellow. And it's just like, oh, this flips. It's all calm at this point, but this flips Victor out so much that he's like, oh, the end is near. Ethan, come close. I need you to prepare. I need you to prepare for the end. This is what you do first. The moment everybody's dead, because everybody's gonna die. The moment everybody's dead and you're left alone, just like I was, these are your next steps. Immediately, Tabitha goes on the fence. Don't say that. Don't tell him that. Don't do that. You like, it's just very don't get away from him, Victor. You're being crazy. You're being weird. Don't plant those ideas into Ethan's head. Then we flip and get to the next episode where it's like, I'm more receptive. Let's just go on this journey and go to this. I'm like, this same truck. I said, Tabitha, why are you in Victor's hideaway truck? Like, you've never been in there. Like, oh, you really were, here all alone and talking to these fake Muppet people and creating life where there was nothing, in your drawings. It's like, I really feel connected in a way of feeling sorry for you, like a mother with a son. You know what? I promise you, I'm going to get you out of here. I was sent here to get you. I was sent here to save you, Victor. I'm going to get this out. I'm going to get either you two. It's like, oh, it's like, really? And it's all embraces and hugs. Like, she's damn near a whole maternal figure overnight. But I was like, Tabitha, be quiet. Do not make any promises here to anybody that you don't know that you can guarantee and keep. And don't be all up in arms if we begin to panic. There is an idea that he could be left alone without anybody, and you don't need to stop that. But I don't know. I wasn't bothered by it. Victor flip out over the bag of teeth. But the idea of I was sent here to get you out too. Mama Tabitha is going to get you out. Girl, don't say that out loud. Ashley.
Tabitha can go directly to hell. She can take a speed train. She can take Amtrak to hell, because there's no way you sat up here and asked Victor, what is wrong with you? Girl, you know what's wrong with him. Why would you say that? Why would you say that to him? I said, Tabitha, what's wrong with you? Why would you tell him that? Because it's true. So pack your bags. I'm about to start digging more graves now at this point. Because Tabitha is useless. Again, last season, we saw her abandon them kids day after day because I'm on a quest to free the Ankui crew. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get them free. Then we see her this season, after being so staunch in her resolve to get the kids saved, say, I don't give a damn. I don't give a F you all. I'm going to see about my real kids. And I can't do it. I can't do it, Jade. It's not for me, Jade. I can't do it. And now I'm going to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Like, I got everybody. I'm Miranda. I believe it. It's true. I wouldn't tell you if I didn't believe it. Ho, you didn't believe it last episode when Jade told you. You just said, I can't tell them. I don't know if it's true. But now you're so resolved in the fact that you are, in fact, Miranda, and you are the Cape Crusader here to save the day. It pissed me off. Outside of that, when Victor has a message, when Victor gets the oracle, you listen to Victor, damn it, because he means what he says and says what he means. Even Ethan was like, well, I need to get this information. I need to get this tea. I don't believe anything you say, Tabitha, to be honest with you. And so him preparing him, saying, listen, you're going to be alone. Here's where you find your food reserves. Yeah, like this brush, like this bottle of lotion. Hi, lotion. Give it a name. Talk to it, because that's all you're going to have to talk to, right? Make preparations for your clothing. Learn to sew, because these are skills that you're going to need, Ethan, because everyone else is going to die. Listen, if you're really my mom, if you're really Miranda, kiss everything goodbye.
Almost is lost.
And Ethan needs to be prepared. Ethan said, Mom, I do. I need to know this information. I wasn't mad at it. Give him, hey, if for nothing else, precaution for what might end up being. Because Tabitha, you have not prepared your kids for anything. You haven't prepared them for a damn thing. At least he's given them ways to not get lonely when he's living in the damn apocalypse, right? And you're not doing anything except feeding him lies. Everybody's going to be okay. No one's going to die, Ethan. Literally, my dad just died yesterday, Tabitha, and nobody else is going to die. Like, I can't stand her. I just never believe her as a mom. I just don't believe her at all. I don't know who she is. I don't
No, I just don't like her knee-jerk reaction all the time to Victor. At times, she wants to bring him into her warm bosom and coddle him like she's a Miranda. But the moment she feels like, oh, he's a danger, you're doing too much. He's a dirty old man with a white van. Ethan, stand behind me before he offers you some candy. Don't do Victor like that. Don't do him like that. I don't like the flip-floppiness of it. Girl, I'm here. I was come to save you. You save who? You can't be resting on these dumbass ideals. It's nothing wrong with him prepping Ethan for doom. Okay, it's okay. It's better. It's better not to have not done it. Like, can we just do that, please? Now, I really don't have nothing to say about Donna. Donna's doing nothing and going nowhere. Donna's flip-flopping in this bed because, you know, she had a heart attack. When boys said, Anime, if you die, I'm gonna kill you. She had that heart attack and she's been on bed rest this entire time, but we still managed to be a naysayer from bed. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing, boy? Why did you do it? Why are you getting Colony House all up in arms? It's certain information you need to share with these people, and that's not gonna do them any good. Like, what's the plan? Really? Off of a whim? We're still resting on these things that weirdo Jade told you? Really? This is what we're like. Hurry up and get it over with. Whatever it is, get on with it. Let us be done with this. Just get it done. Like, I really feel like we're leaning with Donna to have the audience think otherwise when this is probably just Donna being Donna. Like, what point, if we don't do anything with this and go into an era into this season, next season, where it's like, oh, Donna, you've been an op this whole time. Why are you playing with us? This is not how Donna acts. Donna is rational and she thinks, but Donna is also get along in support of all things Boyd does, because we work in unison. If you don't support me, then, you know, Colony House goes. We need to all be on one accord. She has been on the opposite side since the season started, and that's not like her. But if you're doing this for no reason at all, and this is just Donna being a naysayer just for the sake of it, it's going to piss me off. Actually, what does Donna represent other than a red herring at this point?
I mean, at this point, maybe she's Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Maybe this is like her duplicate or clone or something. I don't know what Donna is doing at this point. I'm like, is it like a full regression? Because we know that there was a lot of enmity and strife between her and Boyd in season 1. So I said, is this like a regress Donna? Like, are we going back in time? There's been so much speculation online around what Donna knows and what she doesn't know and what she's holding back, because she predates Boyd in the From. So it's like, do you have this secret knowledge? Are you part of the From and you're working on this mission to waylay anything else? I mean, I could chalk it up to her just not wanting to get the people in a tizzy. That would be consistent for her. And, you know, wanting to keep her people kind of carefree. The Colony House is kind of always represented like free love and doing everything you can until your last day, because we never know when that's going to be. But right now, I don't know. She just looks mean and surly. And I'm really trying to understand where we're going with that, because as of recent, at least last season, it was like, you know, I got your back. Like how she was acting with Tabitha. Like, girl, I'll take one for you. I got your back. I'll do what you need me to do. And so now, boy, that's dumb. That's really dumb. That's dumb. Well, what are your ideas, Donna? Since you're my co-leader, what are your ideas? I just want her to be useful, whether it's for good or for bad. I really hate that her character just feels very stagnant to me. Like, even the whole heart attack just felt like artifice. Like, what are we doing here? Y'all just did that for play. Like, come on, Donna, give me something one way or the other, whether she's good or bad. I just want more of it. Like, I don't like this. I feel like we're paused with her character right now.
We're paused with her. We've been paused with Kenny. We're paused with people who are like, really, we've been paused with Sarah. I don't know what's going on. Like, don't put my people in the back. These are people I want to know and want to see and want to know what's going on and hear their opinion. And we laid up in this bed. And when she tried to leave out, you know, Fatima was like, go lay down. Go sit. Let's go. No. Let's get over here. The majority of episode 7 is the idea of we have to get down there, get to those bones of those uncooey kids, but it's only one way. First of all, you're going to leave Jade alone. Boy got one more time. And you know, I'm not even like a Jade enthusiast or like, ooh, all hell Daddy Jade and his beard. You know, that's Ashley's territory. But I respect Jade and his constant effort, especially when you're on my neck to do so. I'm not just out here willy-nilly connecting string like I was before with no one listening. You see that I have vital information and things to share, and my trips are benefiting the group if we can, you know, eventually do something. And it's constantly do better, Jade. Find more, Jade. Do more, do more, do more. Whatever. We'll get over there. This piece of shit here. Ellis, please. Boyd lies to Christy in the first episode. It's like, have you experienced, you know, are you seeing things? Are the shakes, the part? No, I'm fine. He's trying so hard to suppress those things and come up with different ideas. Fine. We got the totems from the field. We brought them down here. If we can get close enough to stab one of those creatures, see if we can defend ourselves, maybe it'll kill it, maybe it won't, I don't know. But somebody has to get out there and test this theory. This is the plan. We work on it the full 7 episode. We get down to the nitty gritty because Ellis is so concerned. Dad, I see your condition, Dad. Who's going to be out here in the trenches trying to stab one of these creatures? Who else? It's going to be me. Dad, I don't think it's, I just think it's too, like, it's just, Dad, I just don't think that's cool, man. I just don't know, Dad. By the time we make it down to the sheriff's station, down to the nitty gritty in the final hour, Boyd just can't anymore. He's going on with the Reddick, and I'm going and I'm doing this, and they're noticing like your Parkinson's is really kicking in. You're shaking more than ever. Boy, you're in no condition to go out there. Dad, you can't. Get behind me, Dad. You can't do that, Dad. You just can't do that. You can't go out there. Well, who's going to do it, son? Who's going to go out there? It's like, well, you know, Kenny. Ellis, where's your I Volunteers tribute? When are you going to do something? How are you going to be in support of, you're the loudest about me not going out there as your father, but in the same turn, you don't want to take your ass out there either. And you literally like, yeah, Kenny, you're going to go out there. I'm going to support you from here where it's safe with you going out there, but I'm not taking my ass out there. You're going to do it, Kenny. Yeah, we believe in you. He said, way to go, Kenny. I said, you lazy bastard. He just stay in the colony. Just stay away, Ellis. Stay away. Go over there and let Fatima wrap you in her soft embrace, since that's all you want to do and all you have to offer to the narrative after 4 damn seasons. You go and you try to offer up Kenny. Made me so mad. But good looking out for thinking about Boyd's condition and also your own. Because if I can't rub on Fatima's titties late at night in the 9th hour on a hot from night, I don't want to be here. I need to be here for that. Kenny, you take your ass out there. I'm going to support you from the porch. Ashley.
Fatima damn near rotten from the inside out. He said, I need to be there to rub her cankles. I need to scratch her head when she's ailing. I need to be there. I need to live for her. But Dad, no, you can't. And Kenny, I'll go. I said, Ellis is, in fact, the least valuable player. I need him to be sacrificed on the Fromville altar. Boy, go on and sacrifice him so you can live forever. Because at this point, I'm so aggravated at him and his lopsided afro, Tyra. Like, he is just so useless. Like, really, what are you here for? Like, it's crazy to me that you have all of this. Like, I remember, let's go back to the beginning of this season. As they're carrying bodies out, Boyd's struggling, shaking. And Ellis is like, Boyd's like, can you help, son? Help you do what? Help me carry the body, Ellis. Like, you don't do anything of substance except plan the date nights for you and Fatima. I'm so over him. I want him to be eliminated immediately. And I'm honestly mad Kenny fell for the okie doke. Look, this town took everything from you. Do not let them play with you, Kenny. You're not expendable. Damn it. And Boyd, like, how can I say this and be nice? Them shakes come awfully suspiciously. Convenient. Them shakes aren't there when you cussing Jade the hell out. Because Jade, what the F are you doing? Get it together, Jade. He ain't shaking then. So why are you always shaking when it comes down to the wire? I don't like that. Why is the shake convenient? Is the shake being activated by fear? What is this? And it was like, it went from, no, I'm not willing to let anybody sacrifice their life for me or for this town. Then it was Ellis saying, Dad, oh, it's fine. I've got the S on my chest. I'll go out, Boyd, and I'll handle it. I don't believe you. at this, Boyd. And actually, another thing, because you would never play in Zaddy Jade's face.
Every time.
He's the only somebody in the from that's actually doing real work, damn it. He's trying to get, he done took those mushrooms, not because he wanted to, but because he needed to. He was doing that for the greater good, not just for myself, not just for numero uno. I'm doing this for you. And my best isn't good enough for you, boy. Cuss somebody out. I want to see them go fisticuffs. If it's got to go down to it, if Jay's got to put him up, let's do it. Because I'm sick of Boyd's mouth at this point. You got a little bit too much mouth for not getting anything done. I can respect your loud talking and cussing people out if you're effective. But as of right now, Boyd, you're not being very effective, Bookie Butt. You're not.
I just need him to bury Ellis underground. I just really hate, because he was the most vocal about him not going out there, but yet and still you didn't end up out there. It was Kenny. And Kenny has endured enough, in my opinion. Now let's get into these where's Michelle? Get into these Walking Dead Glen streets. I said, y'all got one more. At this point, it's racism. They said all Asians, you're getting a quick fake out death. All essential Asians, you get a quick little fake out. Now look at here. Y'all know better. You would never kill Kenny. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. You would never kill Kenny. Okay? You would never. I said, what the hell? I said, you will? Is this Stranger Thing? I thought she was going to hold up her hand like 11. Baby, Kenny runs out there with that damn totem, stabs one of those monsters, and oh my God, I'm just kidding. You thought you had one, then you have absolutely nothing, and you're standing out there ass out without any protection. I said, oh God. Conveniently, we get to the tour bus. We're on the bus, but not quick enough, because Smiley still makes his way to the bus. In the midst of this, Fatima's having a conniption. She's having flashes. Oh my God. No, it was literally Stranger Things, the most recent season, when Will's powers just elevated and they came to the forefront because my friends are in danger. If I don't act now, Kenny's going to die. Baby, Smiley's on the prowl. So, your dad made these little weird, little squeak, little kiki, little sounds. I wonder if you're going to make those sounds. The taunting and all the talking from these monsters is getting out of line. Like, you're doing too much. You got too much dip on your chip, Smiley. You're already trying to eat me from the inside out. You got to insult me on the way there. Go to hell. The plotting of Kenny's life being in danger is like really convenient. The way that it was staged, I feel like it could have been better. Like, if you're going to give it to us, because you couldn't tell us Glenn didn't die from underneath that dumpster. As far as we was concerned, over there in The Walking Dead all them years ago, we thought Glenn was out of there because it was staged so great. This was because conveniently we're on the bus, and then I'm like, Smiley, are you moving fast or slow? we managed to wiggle our way up to the rooftop, and now we're stuck. This is it for Kenny. What's gonna happen? Fatima kicks in mid-attack, taking control over Smiley, giving Kenny enough time to get back in that tour bus, closed doors, totem in place. I'm actually safe now. But you have a connection. How did you feel about this, Ashley? Did it remind you of Stranger Things? Because I thought she turned into Will.
I mean, that's definitely what happened. I mean, you can see the upside down now. You controlling Vecna and all of the things, Will. Okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, she can control this monster that she made. This is why she's so powerful, yet she's still rotting from the inside out because that stomach don't look right, sister. Christy and Nurse Crackhead need to get on their job because the way they said your heart rate was 43 and your blood pressure was whatever over whatever. I was like, yeah, you're not even really alive. Is anyone really alive in the from? That begs a whole other question. I think my questions go deeper into who all can she just see? Is it only Smiley because she birthed him out? Because at some moments in the from, and this might be a continuity issue, or maybe I need to go back and really look. But I really am questioning the kind of hive mind, or if there is some sort of shared thing amongst the monsters, because when Kenny does do the totem thing and gets one of them, you see all of them scream out and they transform and they come on with their scary faces and all of that. So if that's the case and I can feel each other's pain, does that mean that she'll be able to see all of the monsters if they're attacking someone through her little toy, her little mud monster that she's got up there? I think that's what gets my wheels turning, because there's got to be some connection between these monsters and her ability to see. Is it just because she birthed Smiley out, and is it just a her and Smiley thing? Or will it transition to the others? I thought it was really convenient. I thought it was a convenient way to show, hey, Fatima has made this connection and there is something deeper, but still y'all aren't giving me quite enough. I agree with you. I feel like if you wanted to really make us feel something, you needed to do this at the very, very end of the episode, and we didn't need to know if he lived or died in that moment. I think just for the sake of the drama and the climax of it all, let's get in a real precarious situation. Let's Smiley get right on top of him, and it's breathing, and we see all the things, and then you fade to black, and we don't know until next week's episode. Mm-hmm. I think that's how I would have played it in the game. But I mean, it was cute. It lasted 2 seconds. Ellis was trying to air traffic control from down. If you run right, you're already surrounded.
Man, I was trying to help you.
I said, "What are you? Are you
the left? Oh no, Kenny! Oh my God, they killed Kenny. So you useless. It's so
useless as hell." But I mean, I'm glad Kenny lives. I think Kenny, of all of them, is probably my top 2 people that I need to survive the From.
Because the way they can take, I'm so mad at like Christy and Donna, like our essential people. Like the way Christy, I think it was episode, I don't know which one it was, but she was like, yeah, it was this. She's like, boy, you should have told me that about the underground thing, or just them being reincarnated. Like, we're in the in crowd. I'm in the circle. You need to do better. You have lives in your hand. Like, she's always on Boyd's neck. Like, shut up, Christy. Shut up. You don't even have no mans no more to patch nobody up like you should. Shut up. It's so mad.
Dane, I don't know about Boyd and them worms, but if you go back and watch that scene, when they get stuck with that totem pole or whatever weapon that is, the other ones feel it. The other one screams out. So I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a continuity issue. I don't know if they're connected or not. They'll have to define that for me. But if you get poked, why is your sister screaming? I don't know.
Now, also, I guess with how busy things were in episode 7, we just couldn't find the time. Let Boyd tell us to done. We ran out of space down at the cemetery. There was nowhere to put Roger, so he's just been out there breathing free air in that little shack, waiting to be buried when we get to him. We already knew what this thing was back here for and to do. This ninja warrior who runs around doing whatever she wants to do. Nobody hears her. Nobody sees her. She goes unnoticed, untapped, unchecked all the time. And it's like she goes, Name, Nume, Damula, give me the power, I beg of you. She does her little Chucky, Nae, Nue, Dambula. She whispers something into an egg, cracks it over Roger, and Roger gets up and is a mad dog. I said, what can't you do, Sophia? Sophia could just do everything. We were waiting. We already knew that this thing was going to come back to life, which is why we were looking at Donna extra sideways. What do we need to bring him back and bury him for? Leave that ish where it's at. Set it on fire while you at it. It was at the point of it actually getting into Colony House. Oh my God. Oh, just useless. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. That idiot who stood there. Roger, I know you're in there. I know you're still there, right? Just, oh my God. I said, what? Are you guys? Oh, I said, kill them all. Kill them all. Kill every single person in Colony House so we can just focus and forge ahead. We get in there. Just so happened, Pooh Bear. Elgin steps up. That's out of all people, Elgin. That's how we know y'all useless. Elgin got active and stabbed Roger and took it out. And it's like, okay, yeah, now we have to get this thing out of here and set it on fire. Something you should have done long ago. But now the Colony House is really on edge because the monsters were one thing. You coming in here trying to tell us that such and such is reincarnated is one thing. The totem didn't stop this thing and it just came in here. Oh my God, all hell broke loose. We're not safe. You were never safe, you Sims idiots. I hate everybody in that goddamn Colony House. I hope it burns down with them in it. Ashley, she cracked the egg on the thing.
Girl, that old bloody egg hoodoo stuff. I said, where are y'all getting this? And then I had the subtitles on, so it was like whispers, incantations. Like nobody sees her pillaging, sniffing these eggs, pressing them into the blood rushing out. I said, okay, Gretchen Grundler, you that one. At some point, she even pulls out the yellow suit and is admiring it, and I'm like, no one sees you. And she says, okay, and not just that, but after I activate Raggedy Andy, let me go to the colony house. You know, Boyd is doing what he's doing in town, and I don't want to be there. Let me in. I'm Gretchen Grundler, and goes up to the top of the steps so she can watch the chaos. It was for me. The people finally getting the awareness, baby. These totems, these little whatever talismans aren't doing anything to protect you. They can always come and they can always get you. What I will say is that when Roger is awakened, there is this thing of like some sort of consciousness because he realizes he's not what he was before. Because you see like a moment, maybe 10, 15 seconds of, you know, this like fear and like, I'm afraid, where am I at, touching his face. So I'm curious about consciousness in these dolls and how that works. So when she said, I know you're still in there, I believe Roger's still in there, but I don't think he gave a damn about, I think the other thing that's in Roger don't give a single damn about what's going on. I will say, I think the only thing that gives me hope in terms of somebody finally discovering the man in yellow, aka Gretchen Grundler, aka Sophia, is that Sarah does kind of call her out. Like, where were you last night? There was kind of a questioning tone and look in that conversation that maybe Sarah Psycho Killer sees something deeper than what we all see. But at this point, it's just stupid and not fair. And I think that's where my disconnect has come with this season, because you have people here who have nothing but time on their hands. They have nothing but time to observe and to watch and to figure things out. And no one has seen her slip. Not these little cheeky grins, that these like creepy demonic grins that she's giving every time, every hour. Like no one sees her little side quests and missions, and like nobody sees that. That's the part where I'm like, somebody in the From has to see, unless y'all all are working for the From. I don't know.
That's the only thing it could be for me. Like y'all all must be under the From nail. Y'all all must be her little minions, because there's no reason for nobody to see her at this point with how she runs around. I can understand like a Boyd, he's always on go, he's busy. Girl, yeah, you can come and ask me. She's like, so what are you guys doing? Like, you don't have to tell her what you're doing all the time. What's happening now?
Yeah, because we're going in the tunnels next. Yeah, because
we're next. We're gonna try to take those totems to see if they can harm. Oh, really? Are you? So did you do it, boy? Did it work? Did you use the totem to try to step? Yeah, it didn't work. Oh, see, why? Why do we have to tell her our full PowerPoint plan every time she utters her mouth just to ask simple questions? You ain't felt the need to break nothing down to nobody else. He's had the most guard and secret with everybody. Oh, that's need to know information. Like, no, as soon as she asked, what's going on, Boyd? Oh, yeah, I'm just about to go on down here, try to get in the tunnel so we can fight. You, since when are you breaking down stuff, Boyd? I don't
there is an influence or like a glamour effect that the man in yellow has. Can we see that?
I'm not giving it to him because they didn't even drive that point home as far as her touch and all of her capabilities. She went in here and prayed over an egg and cracked it on Roger's chest. We put some blood and his water. Like, it's just kind of the cherry picking what she can do and how she can do it. Like, it's just all powerful at this moment. Don't piss me off, Henry. Don't piss me off, Henry. Now, as far as these two episodes, Henry is just off his rocker in every single way. And we knew where we were going to go. Episode 6, it was like, you ever wondered, what if all of this was just a dream? What if it was all a dream? It was all a dream like Biggie Smalls. He's going in and out of this world where Victor is a well-adjusted grown man living in the world with his wife and child and everything. And you've been in a coma this entire time and you've just woken up. You keep going in and out, back and forth, in and out and in my mind. You keep going in and out, but you keep going there because something is keeping you there. Something's holding on to you. He's trying to talk to somebody. He's sitting there talking to Jade. He's talking to Boyd. He sees a machine. He sees an IV drip. He's hearing hospital sounds. He sees a doctor. Oh God, oh God, oh God. And it's them acting like his behavior is normal. Oh my God, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Do it. Does he look okay? Lock his ass up. Lock him up in a cell before he hurts somebody. He gets so just out of his mind by episode 8 that it's, you know, what you need to do, our best instruction for you to just completely be out of this coma, live your best life, go home with Victor and your grandchildren, is to just sever and kill the tie. Physically grab something and kill it so you can wake up. And he just, I don't know what to do. I would have to, you would have to go kill Victor. Henry, don't touch Victor. Do not touch Victor. He is just delusional and drunk enough to believe this and really go over there and try to 187 his own son. Sir, please. I don't even feel sorry. Like, oh, well, no, you shouldn't have had your ass in there drinking. If you would have told that teenage mutant shapeshifter to go to her away when she asked you for a swig of that drink, we wouldn't even be here for her to put anything in your drink for you to be hallucinating like this. If you go over there and you do something to Victor, you have to die immediately. Like, you have to suffer an insufferable death. Like, you need to die hard, okay? Don't get over here being stupid. I hope he realizes that this isn't that and comes to his senses. Because if you kill Victor, you have to die real hard. Ashley?
An op by any other name is just an op. I said, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. We're in the yellow room. The man in yellow. Let me give you this illusion that Victor is a well-accomplished young man. You have a grandson. And as a matter of fact, your daughter, Eloise, she's a teacher. She's alive. She's on her way. Because, Dad, remember that acid trip you and Mom took when you were 35? Yeah, you never came back from it. You thought you were an orange and people were trying to peel you. So we had to put you in this place so that you could be cared for. You come in and out every now and again. But if you really want to stay, whatever's that thing that's holding you there, yeah, I need you to take it out aggressively. Just beat it about the head and neck and shoulders until it's dead and gone and no longer breathing. I'm like, come on, guys. And then when we get back to this land overlooking the Frumville with all the trees and he's having his moment with the Lord or whoever he's praying to. I said, who wrote this in the script? Why y'all got him out here screaming and hollering out here? It was, God, that's my son. Is it real? I hate it, Tyra. I hate it. And I hate it even more because I can't even feel sorry for him. And in this, I guess one would think he is a victim. He's lost everything close to him. And now he's on the brink of doing the most heinous thing he could ever do. But I couldn't get over that. If you don't want me to laugh, don't do those things. Like, don't put that there. Because I spent the last 5 minutes laughing. I shouldn't have been laughing. He's tortured. He's going through things. And I'm on the floor rolling around because it's hilarious. It was horrible. And this is no exaggeration. That's how it sounded to me, y'all. I was like, what is he doing? What's he doing?
I hate it so much. Because why? Like, first of all, I don't feel like we need to spend, we do you know you have 30 minutes? We don't need to spend ample time with his delusion in the episode. Like, we know it's a delusion. He doesn't, but I guess to make it believable, see your grandson. See, you know, this is just all, it's just so intense though, this pull that this other from place has on you that you need to just go kill off whatever's tethering you there. Like,
well, that's Victor. I can't kill you. It's you, son. You're my son. I can't kill my son. Ah, God.
I said, oh my goodness. Get the camera out of here. Why are we here for so long? I don't know. I'm hoping that someone, entity, I don't know, steps in, because you're not killing Victor. Okay, you're not. You're just not. You're just not. The fact that he would just like believe it so quickly. But I don't like the idea that we can jump and believe that. But when it comes to reincarnation or just the
don't say her name. You don't say Miranda's name.
Whatever. We get over here. We got to make these drawings come into place because we spent a lot of time in the next episode. Still, no matter what the hell Tabitha said, there's still just an air of delusion. She does not want Victor to prepare Ethan for a damn thing. Ethan's sitting there scribbling all his photos. He's drawing it. I say, look at here, Ethan. How old are you, bruh? Between you and Victor and how old you guys are, those drawing and coloring skills should be a little bit more advanced than they are. I'm just saying. I've seen better drawings from 5-year-olds. I said, why are these drawings just so half-assed? These look very, very mediocre. Very, very, very childish in the wrong way. It's like, God damn, can you elevate? Especially Victor. You should be Picasso at this point. But it's like, what are you doing, Ethan? Well, I'm drawing. Victor says that it helps to remember everyone and everything if you draw. So I'm trying to detail and get everything. Oh, no. Victor, tell him it's not true. Tell him it's not true. Tell him you lied. Tell him he's going to be okay. Tell him everything's going to be all right. And it's like, no, I can't do that. We have to sit and watch Ethan convince Tabitha that this is the right thing to do. Don't shut me down. Do not shut Victor down. There's nothing wrong with him preparing me for that because you can't promise me that anything is going to be okay here. Tomorrow is not promised. She knows that, but the fact that she's clinging to it, I don't feel like you're ready to elevate us out of this situation, Tabitha. Ashley, how did you feel about her denying this entire situation, even though she knows better?
It's par for the damn course. You just saw Jim hanging up there like the flayed man, girl. You know you're not long for this earth if things go the way they've gone for the last 100 years, the last 100 times y'all have come here. I think it's pure delusion and lunacy to not even think about that as a possibility and try to prepare your children for the worst possible outcome, which again goes into this idea and the reason why I don't see Tabitha as a mother. Because I feel like as a mother, you would weigh like all of the pros, all of the cons, and you would look at every eventuality. And what it looks like, girl, is that nobody makes it out. So how can I prepare my kids to be able to live on their own without me? That's what I would think a real mother would do and not try to sell a dream, especially to Ethan. Ethan, who has had more knowledge about the From than anyone that we've met up until this point, he's not your average little boy. Like, he's got an awareness about mortality, about the things that are happening, and almost like the secret knowledge, right? In a lot of ways. So she just pisses me off. She's not a mother in my mind. And as far as the preparation, y'all needed to been prepared. Listen, yeah, because remember everybody's name, because one day you're going to be me and you're going to have to help somebody else and give an account and figure out the From if this doesn't work. And I think there was a way to communicate that to Ethan. It didn't have to be, no, that's a lie. We're all going to live. Everything's going to be fine. I think there's a way to say, listen, we want to live. We're doing everything we can too. But just in case, listen to Big Brother Victor and let's figure out how you can survive on your own. But I mean, it was what it was. I think that's a great drawing of Ronald, of
Random.
The Night's Watch. I do. I think it's a great drawing. I think it's accurate. I think it's anatomically correct. I see this track. Listen, I think they did a great job. I think Brotherhood of the Night's Watch, that's exactly how he looks.
Julie is off doing absolutely nothing.
She's at the diner scowling at people.
Yeah, she's at the diner. I didn't even put her in here. She has moments. She has one moment of talking to Elgin, and he's really just trying to like convince her to like really like don't give up. Like there's still hope here. We can still. He doesn't know about her gift, but it's like we have to keep striding for. It's like, well, did you ever think that like, oh gosh, I'm just so sick of it. I don't care what the hell Julie's talking about. If it's not about us elevating and getting more information and try to story walk to the best of our abilities, and she's on the side of the house smoking reefer. Say, girl, so what are you doing? What are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing, Mom? What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going to do it away from Ethan. I'm gonna get over here. Well, no, I just want to know that you're okay, Julie. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay, Mom. She said, oh, okay. She's not gonna do anything. I need to know that you're okay. Are you okay, Julie? No, I'm not okay, Mom. Well, okay, just don't smoke around the house where Ethan can see you. This is not helping. Like she's mad. Julie is mad. Like I got these ideas in my head that I could actually do something. So since I feel like it's I shouldn't explore them at all. Just period. That was all in my head. You going and the whole pin and the bookmark, you seeing the man in yellow, it's all in your head. All right, Julie, we'll wait for you to come around the corner again. Finally, we have arrived, people. I have been telling you for 3 seasons to kill Fatima. Okay? 3 seasons. 3. Okay? I don't know why we jump automatically into denial. We spend time this episode. Explain to us again how you're connected to Smiley, how you stopped it from killing Kenny, and how you think that maybe, no, it's not a think, it's not a maybe. I felt him. I had control. I stopped him. There's a connection. Yeah, but your temp is low. Your stomach looking real rotten from the inside out. Actually, I mean, didn't you say that those people way back season 1, maybe, Christy, when you gave an examination of I don't know who it was, it might have been Smiley. All of the organs, everything of a person was still there. They were just dead. Could I possibly be turning into? No. Do you tell her it's not true? Tell her to tell him, Dad. Dad, tell Christy. You tell her you go get something in the back to fix her. You tell her that that's not what that is. It is what it is, and I've been waiting 500 years. I've been waiting so long. I'm like, somebody has to turn, and they've been playing with Fatima for 2 seasons now on whether or not she wasn't. If she hadn't mentioned it, it's gonna happen. She said it herself. Like, I think she's coming into acceptance of what this is. What other reason would she have connection to this creature? You've already birthed it. Your heart rate is what? Your body temperature is where? You're dying and you're dead. Girl, you're going over there to the upper room. I'm sorry to see you go. I'm so sorry about that. I really am. But we need that to go so we can progress the story. Girl, go on over there and die and sacrifice yourself for the squad, because knowledge comes at a cost. Way to go, Fatima. Can't wait to see you die, girl. Ashley.
Oh, Lord, Fatima. Well, change already. Tyra has been waiting for us to see somebody be converted into the monster world. So let it be Fatima. Let it be her. She's not the same person that she was before. Again, and take Ellis with you. If there's any way that you can take him on that journey with you, Fatima, take him with you, Bookie. But it was, for me, I think, the conversation between Christy and Nurse Crackhead after this.
Girl.
Because, I don't like how you talk to her. I don't like what you said. Listen, I told her it was a great thing that if she could, have a connection and control it, that might be how. You don't tell her what to do. I said, Mullet, what are you doing? Like, this whole side story with them, I don't really give a damn about, but I was really like, it was the audacity of Christy for me. Because I'm like, Christy, are you changing? I think at one point she tells Boyd, I'm not the same either. I feel like I'm not, built for this, or whatever the situation was. And I was like, Christy, who's built for this? Like, why are we now all of a sudden having this crisis of conscience and conflict about the things? But yes, Fatima, go speedily into that good night and take Ellis with you. Because I'm just like, unless you're going to be able to do something that's going to really make effective change and get us out of the Fromville, you did your one good deed by saving Kenny, but how many are you going to take out if you go to the dark side? I don't know. It'll be interesting. I really don't know where they're going. Again, is this thing that's Mud Monster, can it be animated on its own at some point?
You know what? If that thing don't come to life by next episode, just get it out of my face.
Because I'm like, what is the point of all this? This is by design.
What do we spend 3-4 episodes building that mud creature up, giving all this lore and my dad said and all. Like, okay, all right. When is it gonna get active and say? I said when Roger came in there to wreck shop on the house that we were gonna duke it out with the thing or something. It has yet to set foot out of the attic. I don't I don't know. I'm not even checking for it. I'm checking for her to go on and go on to glory. Maybe this will get Ellis. Well, no, because he gonna go through a deep, dark, dingy depression. Oh god.
Yeah, take him with you, turn him, or do whatever they do. I don't know what y'all do. I've been over with the vampires talking about turn him, but take him with you.
There has to be a reason that we have had him. Like, it's a running gag at this point how useless he is. I've been waiting for her to go or for something to really happen to like charge him up. Maybe that'll be the thing and he won't be so useless next time. He has to do something. I'm convinced. Go and do what you got to do, Fatima. Them side conversations with Christy and Nurse Crackhead, I don't know why we spend so much time with them alone. And it's mostly her just, you don't do that. Like, why are you saying that? Why are you thinking like that? It's like Tabitha 2.0. Like, I'm thinking the thoughts out loud that everybody's thinking. Like, isn't it good? Like, Kenny would have died. Like, this may be useful. Like, no, you cure her. You do. Why are you living in the lane of delusion? Like, what are they supposed to do for her? We barely got 2 Advils and a bandage to rub together down there at the hospital clinic. What are they supposed to do for Fatima Ellis? I don't know. Now look at here. Boyd is getting on my nerves. Boyd is getting on my nerves, especially when it comes to Jade. Jade said, okay, so this is how it, wait, let me take, no. What the hell is this? Well, it's a layout. I put everything, but was a map not available? Why wouldn't you just draw a damn map? Well, I worked really hard on this. Well, how many ways? Well, I was thinking that if we could do better, give me something else. Like, what am I? Why are you talking to Jade like this? Jade is telling him this entire episode, and Kenny, I need him to wake up to the idea that everybody who's involved with this project, they're not going to make it out. There is no perfect scenario where we have everything mapped out to the T to where everybody survives. The moment that you get that through your head, the quicker we can get down there in those tunnels, do what we need to do. There's only so many ways to get in there and get out of there. And everybody might not make it, Boyd. I don't have the perfect plan, but I am giving you plans and you're shooting them down immediately because, oh, this is nothing. This is useless. Go do something else. Do better. I said, you know what? Baby, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, Jade. Get yourself out of here. Go back into your little selfish bag because nobody appreciates what you're trying to do. It's annoying. And I hated that every single scenario at this point, you have to have Father Khatri pop up to give you confirmation on something that Jade already told you. Why are you so anti-Jade, but at the same time begging me for help and that I need to do something? Ashley.
It's big. And at this point, Boyd, if you're going to go full dark, just hurry up and get there already. Like, just go with it. We know that Jade is like a non-linear thinker. Like he said, this is how I built my business. I had to visualize it and feel it and see it in like 3D. And I also thought it was cute that we find out Kenny was a coach in his former life. I enjoyed that. But yeah, Boyd is just out of control. It's like he's looking for someone to pick on in this moment. And again, before I could buy the pressure, but at this point, I can't even buy the pressure because no one really knows the time gun that you're under except from our key players. So what is all of this anger and animus that you're carrying towards Jade when Jade really is trying to do something? Jade is the one who told you about the door, about the bones, about everything we know right now as far as where we're going, that we only have this time left, came from Jade. So I don't understand all of this misdirected, misplaced anger. Like I said, Boyd, if you're going to be the new man in yellow, just say that. Like, if you're going to go all the way dark, hurry up and get over there. But all of this back and forth, and honestly, it's slanted towards Jade. You don't have none of this energy for Acosta. And Acosta tried to run up on the plug twice. So I'm just saying, it doesn't, 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 here for me. There's something else going on. Because at this point, it makes me feel like Boyd is going to be the leader of the rapscallions who are going to kill Jade at some point.
I just don't know. Like, he's like really angry. I'm like, Boyd, what? Why so hostile? You need to come up with something else. He said this. He said, oh, dumbass plan. I say, hold on. Hold on. What's all the smoke? If you can do better, be my guest.
Yeah, do something. And
I don't know how many plans he wants him to come up with. He's already accepted the idea of the Unkui kids and the bones and going down there to retrieve them. I understand like the one way in, one way out scenario that doesn't really work. So I need you to come up with more. But that's just what it is. What is anybody else doing in town? What are you doing right now? Oh, okay, nothing, irrelevant. Get out of that man's face. Don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate your tone, Boyd. I was like, why he's so mad? But you can be like super duper hella mad here, and then you bring your happy self over here, and Father Kotri, well, Boyd. It's like he has to put some kitten gloves on. Boyd, you're not gonna listen to me. You're not gonna save everyone, okay? You're not gonna be able to, but I can't lose anybody else. I can't lose anybody else. You're not gonna be able. He says, fine. He says, you know what? The one way in, one way out. He said, yeah, this reminds me of my military days. And you never like, fine, Boyd, let me figure out another way for us to get into those tunnels. Then we mentioned the bottle tree. I said, hold on. Jay said, so what we're going to do is right above that tunnel is the bottle tree. We're going to pull that bottle tree out of the ground so everybody can kind of just be airlifted via that. And we don't have to worry about going back the opposite direction in those tunnels. Wham, bam, bam. Entry, out. We're good, right? See, what the hell is wrong with you, Jay? That's not a good enough plan either. What if something goes wrong? What if we can't host that tree out of there on time? Like, what if it's so many what ifs? It's like, okay, well, I can't promise you that anything is going to go perfect. I can't promise you that somebody might not die. All I'm saying is this is the best that I can do, and these are the ideas that I have. You can take them or leave them. He's just anti. For what this bottle tree has represented, don't touch that tree. I was with you, Jade, until you said we was going to touch that tree. I don't know. It feels like there's some significance. If we could use that bad boy to enter and go in, and we don't know, and it's teleporting you to X, Y, and Z, could be to a different town where you're safe, could be the pool. Who knows? But it's going to take you somewhere. You want to pull this tree out of the ground. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I wouldn't follow through with that. I'm hoping that it's just like, okay, fine, let's just do the one way in, one way out, go get those bones, and hopefully everybody who's a part of it comes out alive. Because pulling this tree out of the ground just to have access to that hole, to be airlifted out of there, I don't know. But Father Kotri comes and pops up, and well, this is what we need to do. This is da-da-da-da-da. You can't save everybody, but what he always comes and does. And then it's like, okay, fine, I get it. We can kind of get it. But in the midst of us being in the woods, and this is the best you could do, he said, this is landscaping. This isn't going to help it. He's like, fine, just forget it. Kenny's always going to be his right hand. Just let him cool down, Jay. Just give him some time to think it over. It's like, I don't like the way he's talking to me. Just give him a moment. Boyd is having a moment in the middle of the forest. Kenny rolls up and is shot in the neck. I said, why? I said, what the hell? But it's another goddamn fake out. Everybody's. It's the whole woods. It's just surrounded with omens and possibilities of what could happen. We even have his wife pop up. Like, see, it's this thing playing on Boyd's mental that's going to be the death of him and so many other people because he can't wrap his mind around the idea of not saving everyone. It's either everyone or nobody. Like, you will not be able to save everyone. But it's playing on his top so bad that he envisioned everybody died. Everybody's just dead. I don't know what Boyd is going to do next episode, but you can't save everybody. And it shouldn't take Father Kotri at this point to roll up and tell you that. Like, and the yelling. I'm so sick of Boyd yelling in the middle of the forest. Like, can we just not? It used to have a little je ne sais quoi to it, but what the fuck do you want from me? See, you're gonna every time. It's so played out. I want Boyd to do something else. I just want him to do something else. He's mad. Like, why would you show me all of my people dead? Like, what do you want from me? But it's old at this point, and I personally don't want to see it anymore. Ashley, we're gonna pull up the bottle tree.
We need a new line though. We really, really do. Because it's like he says it 2-3 times every episode. What do you want from me? I was like, okay, Tyrese, like, I just stop it, Boyd. Just cut it out. But I like your little caption here, Jade. Save yourself. At this point, lead him hoes. And you figure your way out, Jade. Because at this point, Boyd acted like he don't want to get on board. You don't get on board, you get left. The thing about pioneering and finding your way out is that sometimes you have to go into uncharted territory. We don't know what's down there. We don't know what the maze or cavern is like. But we know if that's our only chance to get out, get some of those NPCs in there first. All right. Let them get knocked out while we figure out which way we're going to go. As far as saving everyone, you've already failed that mission, boy. People have already died in the From. Like, do you think something's going to be different? Us trying to get out? No, it's going to be even more intensified. As far as the Father Khatri hallucination, I'm really curious about how long we're going to sit with this. How long we're going to be here with him as him being the moral right or like the conscience for Boyd. And at what point Boyd just completely tunes him out and goes off into his full psychosis at this point, because he's been hearing gunshots all day. Kitty's like, Boyd, what's wrong with you? You heard? And now we're seeing this vision of everyone being slain. But he's been seeing things. He saw things in the little viewfinder or whatever that thing was. We need to deal with Boyd's mental illness, I think, before we go further, or exactly what the From is trying to do to him or get from him. If it's the breaking, Boyd's damn near broken at this point. But as far as the mission, Boyd, we can't let Boyd stop us. So whether Jade needs to enlist Brotherhood of the Night's Watch, Acosta, whoever he needs to enlist, we got to get through them tunnels. I don't think there's any way around it. And, you know, the ones lost, they're going to be lost. Boyd's going to have to get over that and seek help. And again, outside of that, I was very curious why now, when he's been lying this whole time, why he felt the need to confess to Mullet about him having these hallucinations again. We already know she ain't got no medicine to help you. So, like, what is the point of telling her? You know, like, what is that going to do to anybody or for anybody? This is your mission, Boyd, and you're going to have to work on something yourself.
I don't know. It was Kenny backing up. Well, it needs to be right, Jade. Are you going to be the one going down in those tunnels? Are you going to be the one jeopardizing your life? Just hold on. Give Boyd a minute. Give him a minute. God. It's like, y'all going to leave Jade alone. I just don't know. Like, what do y'all want from Jade? Like, what do you want from this situation? It's not like y'all have a lot of options. Like, this is
it kind of leans into the narrative of what's happened to in his past lives, right? If the town is going to turn, wouldn't it be smart to start with Boyd? Because Boyd's not treating anybody else like he's treating Jade, who is probably the one that's the biggest resource right now. But the idea that the whole town will eventually turn on them, I mean, it kind of makes sense, the treatment, but I just think it's getting old.
I'm like, how will we even make it from getting to this point to getting all the way to, oh, see that plan you had? Like, would it be like, oh, your plan, it failed? It's really all your fault. You really probably tried to set us up. Are you a part of it? Are you connected? Everybody take out Jade and Tabitha. Like, is it like that?
It could be, or they could be made an offer they can't refuse, like the past generations, as far as what we know, and we still don't even fully know what that was like. But
child. So in the end, with the conversation of the totems and the bottle tree and us getting closer and closer to doing whatever, we have Sophia doing what she skips through town, you know, unseen. She goes all the way to collect. It's like, oh, did anybody see anybody come in here? Where's the man in yellow? Where's the suit? Anybody take the suit? Did you take the suit? Nobody saw anything. We even go and play on Sarah's. I just need a moment alone, Sarah. What do you got in your bag? I just need, Sarah, if you don't go through her things, if you don't search and find out who you're living with, but you disappear, you need to be accounted for. We need to be accounted, you know, with each other. I worried about, I was just at Colony House. I'm just really stressed out. Can you just leave me alone so I can go up here and get my cricket litter on and put my man in yellow so I can put the fear of Jesus into Tabitha. Tabitha goes upstairs looking for Ethan. All of his drawings are gone, and the phone rings. I said, oh, here we go with the phone. Nothing good ever happens with the phone. If you don't get here, I'm going to hurt and do X, Y, and Z to Ethan. Okay, here I come. We didn't put all the drawings out, mapped it out. And now, you know, we're Funky Man in Yellow. We're taunting all about Jim, and he was just so great, had all these ideas, just so smart. He's like, did you bring me out here to kill me? Well, no, of course not. I love you, Tabitha. Like, you're great. We've had so much time, but we were besties. Me, you, and Jade. Like, but actually, you're about to do something that you've never done before. Now, it could be a good thing. It could be a good thing. This could get you down there to those uncooey children and those bones and getting you and your children back home, or ripping up that bottle tree and trying to get down there to those bones. This could be the most fatal mistake of all and really unleash hell. It's up to you, though, to decide what you want to run back and tell the people about what to do. The fact that we decided to go and cosplay, go all the way down to play and Tabitha's face with this morning and scare her, I said, whatever you guys are doing, keep going. Whatever you guys are doing, keep going. This cat and mouse game, and we've done this over and over and you fail. But at the mere thought of you maybe trying something different, I need to step in and get in your face and scare you. I was like, well, but in my mind, y'all must be on to something. Just keep going. I'm hoping that Tabitha doesn't walk away from this situation scared as hell and goes to run into town and to Boyd. Stop. No, stop everything. He told me he was going to kill me. He told me he was going to hurt everybody. Don't dig up. No, Jade. No, Jade. Just everybody stop it. Hopefully she doesn't do that and go fearmonger everybody and we keep going. If they weren't close, I don't think we would have came here and gotten our man in yellow get up to go scare her. Ashley?
For sure. The man in white told us that. He said, you're close, but you don't have much time. You know, you have 30 minutes. So we know that time is running down. It was a no, I like you. I do. You're smarter this time. Like you're further than you've ever gotten before, but there's always the chance that this could be the most fatal mistake you've ever made in your entire life. But before that, let me choke you up so you really get the fullness of it. But no, I ain't gonna hurt you right now. I'm gonna watch and see what plays out. I like when we get the real man in yellow that appears, if that's the real man in yellow. But I'm inclined to agree with your second thought there. She's definitely going to try to thwart this. Let me stop it because I'm scared. The man in yellow, he choked me up and he gave me a warning. And we already know knowledge comes at a cost. We done got some more knowledge. We ain't paid the cost for that yet. And now we're going to compound it by doing our little stunts. Tabitha is not a woman of her convictions, in my opinion. So I have no hope in her. I put no trust or stock in her ability to do anything. She failed me when she got yeeted out of that lighthouse, and I've never trusted her since.
Oh, Tabitha, please. If they weren't close, we wouldn't be here. We did all of this performative stuff. We went and stole the suit, transformed, took Ethan's drawings, called the phone, pasted all these drawings up to stage a scene to scare you all about Jim and what could happen to Jim, your children, you. But if you make a different choice because you're close, but I like toying with you, like, we wouldn't do all of this for nothing. Girl, don't go into town with that BS. Do not do it. Let's stick to what we know and let's just forge ahead. Tabitha, please don't piss me off. Please, Tabitha. Please, Tabitha. Ashley, I just don't even really care. But do you have any thoughts as far as the ending? Hell, the ass end. What we got? 2 episodes left?
Girl, I don't know. I do not know. I literally do not know. And I've had screeners and I have yet to watch episodes 9 and 10. So I'm gonna watch them tonight and I'm gonna see what happens. But girl, I don't. I have no clue where they're going with this. I hope the happening happens. I hope something exciting and thrilling and we get some deep revelation of the from and everything begins to make sense. I hope we at least start there. We only got one more season after this.
I'm just defeated that we haven't even went down in the like. What if we get all the way down there and to collect them uncooey bones? What if they're not even there? What if they're not, like, we don't know anything? What if we get down there if they're not there? You're gonna wait till episode 10 to even put us down there in the tunnels? Like, what is taking so long? Hurry up! I don't have anything for it. I feel like they've been playing around and I would have just done better to just watch this in like a binge mode and then just start outright with season 5 because they have no choice but to give us answers and really move at a better pace because now they're playing in our face. But y'all, that was from episode 7 and 8. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Ashley, anything you want to share with the people?
Yeah, please go out and be sure to support the Vampire Lestat Live that we did, the uploads on our channels. I just did an upload today for the Netflix documentary Maternal Instinct, so please go check that out. And make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification bell, do all the things so you don't miss any of the upcoming content. But thank y'all for coming through. Thank you for supporting the live tonight. We appreciate it.
Y'all heard what the woman said. Go support. Shut up, Dane. Y'all heard what the woman said. Go, go and support, all lives and all uploads. We most definitely appreciate that. We will see you guys next time with more content on a later day. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.
What do you want from me? Why don't you run from me? What are you wondering? What do you know? Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me? When we all falling asleep, where do we go?